Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Wednesday, the 28th day of January. Here we go. A leftover halacha from a topic we did a while back. Remember, we had told you that whenever you buy brand new dishes, those dishes need to be toiveled in a mikveh, dipped in a mikveh, and you're really not supposed to be using them until they get dipped in the mikveh. But today's halacha is this. If it happens that, and this is classic, like let's say you have a grandmother who's not as religious as you, and she keeps kosher in her home, but you find out that she didn't know about being toveling her brand new dishes, and everything's kosher in her home, but her dishes weren't toveled, and she cooked supper for you in those dishes that never got a tevila, but they're otherwise totally kosher, you know, from how she keeps the home. So the halacha is that you may eat the food that was cooked in those pots. Pots or dishes that were not toveled as they needed to be do not render the food treif that's in them. It's just something that's supposed to be done, and whenever you remember to do it, you're supposed to do it, but it does not render the food that was put into them non-kosher. So if everything was kept kosher about that food, you may actually eat that food even though it was cooked in or prepared in non-toveled dishes. But that's a leftover, and I want to go to a new topic that we're going to touch upon a little bit, and it is this. It does say in our Torah that mipnei seva takum, that you're supposed to rise and stand up for an elderly person when they walk by you. Now, the question would be, is that only a wise elderly person? And the halacha is quite clear about that. It's any Jewish person that walks in front of you who is older than the age that they put on it is 70. Hope that doesn't offend anybody. And that is the age at which you're supposed to rise and stand up when that person walks by you, even if you think you know more Torah than them, even if you know that you know more Torah than them, because their age makes it that they know a lot about life's experience, and therefore you need to rise for them in honor as they walk by you. And some say that this applies even to someone whose age is 60. When they walk by you, that you still do the same thing, mipnei seva takum, because of the elderly person, you rise. You might see a lot of people doing this in a fashion of just kind of like half standing up, you know, for a quick zillionth of a second, and that custom is a little bit unusual. Really, the official way to do it is to rise fully, stand up, while they walk by you, and it's a beautiful thing to do. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.